Hi, you're welcome to another episode of Not to Gossip Show with Charity Crusader. And today I have an amazing guest with me, and she is going to be revealing something beautiful to you and to me. So today we are going to be looking at a very interesting topic, busting the bubbles.
Yeah.
Okay, so um, this is our guest, and she's going to be handling busting the bubbles. She is no other person
Ariga.
than Literal Bariga. Thank you so much for accepting to be part of this show today.
Yeah. Welcome.
All right, so we'll head straight into the discussion. We're not going to waste the time, so we would like you to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification button.
Yeah. To get
Thank you.
notified whenever we make a new video.
Thank you. So what are bubbles?
Okay. So bubbles means a lot in different contexts, right? But in the context we're talking about today, talking about living our lives purposefully. Right. So in this context, it actually means looking out for those hindrances and looking out for those experiences as well that could hinder our personal growth. And then also, when you burst those bubbles, it means that you're deepening your horizon. You're going deeper to know what are those things that will actually hinder my personal growth, and then you're trying to stop them. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's it.
Okay. So those bubbles are like things that hinders your
Personal
personal
growth.
growth,
Yes.
and then busting the bubbles means
Going out, looking out for those hindrances, and then trying to put an end to it so that it doesn't hinder your growth.
wow. Thank you so much. So, how can a person identify those bubbles? How can they find those bubbles and then begin to live out a purposeful life?
Okay. First of all, to how do you identify those bubbles? What are those things that you feel that are not comfortable? You're not comfortable with those things that could hinder you. You see, living being in your comfort zone. You have to leave your comfort zone for you to be able to expand
Okay.
your horizon, for you to meet people that have like ideas with you,
Okay.
and stuff like that.
So, like the comfort zone is
Yes, you
like
have
a
to.
bubble,
Yes,
like
it's
a
a bubble.
cage
Yes,
you have
actually,
to bust and break
and be
free
free.
from.
Yes. Another
Okay.
one is fear. Now you've left your comfort zone. Now you're scared to relate with other people. That could hinder your growth
Okay.
and stuff.
So
So
your comfort zone is like the cage,
yes,
and then when you finally bust that bubble, you now have to bust the bubble
of
of
fear.
fear
Yes.
so that you can, because fear actually makes a person unreal.
Yeah.
Fear will make you to want to just go with whatever comes your
Your way.
way,
Yes.
and you'll not be able to live out a purposeful life.
Yes, it will cage you too. You'll not be able to live up to your full potential.
Potentials.
Yeah, so you need to let go of fear. It
Yeah.
doesn't suit your personality.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Okay. Nice. So, what are some of the hesitations, or should I say fears, that people face whenever they want to live out that life of purpose, or whenever they are supposed to burst the bubble?
okay. So one of it could be fear of rejection. So you're scared that, oh, if I do this, will people accept it? Or what if it doesn't go right or something? Don't just go ahead, do it. Even if you're rejected, so what's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
You could just, and if you get
Go
rejected,
again.
yes,
You go
you go
again.
again.
Yes.
You don't have to be stuck there.
Yes, you don't have to be stuck
So
there.
fear of rejection, that's one. You need to,
Okay.
and then you could interest you to know that fear of success is actually one of it. So now, surprise.
How?
Yes, let's talk about it. Let's talk about. So many people are like, okay, they will just be scared to, okay, if I break this and I'm free, and then, or I succeed, how will people see me? a hero. I don't know. People actually have that mindset, and stuff.
I think
And
so.
then yes, and they are scared to now take up new responsibilities and
Mm,
stuff. But if you want to succeed in life, you have to be ready for everything that comes, and it doesn't come easy. You have to work really hard for it. So don't
yeah,
be scared to succeed as well.
yeah,
Another
and
one, do you know that people are scared of being vulnerable?
mm.
What you have to, if there are times when it doesn't feel right, please cry it out. Cry it out.
Yeah. How then do people, or how can people overcome these obstacles? Like you mentioned, hesitation, fear,
Fear of
fear of
rejection,
rejection, fear
fear
of
of
success.
success.
There is also fear of failure.
Yeah,
I guess you
actually,
forgot to
yeah,
mention
I
that.
did. I
There's
did.
fear of failure. Fear of failure is like is big. Is big. So how can people overcome these fears in order for them to burst, how can they burst these bubbles?
Okay, first you need to identify your purpose in life, because
Okay.
that's the only way you can be able to point out to those hindrances that will stop your personal growth.
Yeah.
So when you identify be clear, be specific about what you want.
Okay. So
So
be specific about
you
what you
really want,
want.
yeah.
Okay.
Then you have to understand your purpose. You cannot just do what everyone is doing.
Mm,
Yeah, there's something that someone used to say, yeah, that everyone is doing something does not make it right.
yeah.
So you just don't do everything that everyone is saying. And then
Mm,
when you identify your purpose, set out clear goals
yeah. And
in
plans.
achieving all of that.
Mm,
And then you have to develop resilience. That is another thing that has to keep you going.
mm,
You have to be resilient because you have to keep practicing and practicing. You have to keep, working hard. And, success does not just come like that. You
yeah.
really have to put in a lot of work. So,
Yes.
yeah, and then change your limits, believe.
Okay.
Change your limits, believe. You can achieve anything you put your mind to.
Yes, you can achieve anything you put your
don't
mind
don't
to.
limit yourself. Okay, I'm just a science student, let me just stick to that. Or I'm a nurse, let me just stick to that. Seek support actually in areas that you are not doing well, and someone that's ahead of you, or even if the person is not ahead of you, for the fact that the person knows more than
You
at
know.
that point,
Mm,
regardless of who the person is, be it a child, you could learn from anyone.
yes.
So seek support from people.
Okay,
Yes.
so you seek support from people, you seek knowledge
Yeah.
from people, you identify your purpose, what you want out of life, and then
Yes.
be clear,
Yes, be
like be
specific.
specific. Know exactly what you want, because it's when you know exactly what you want that you will know the things hindering you from getting to where you want to be.
Yes.
Hmm. Thank you so much. It's been an amazing session. It's been an amazing discussion, busting the bubbles. I hope you now know those bubbles you need to bust and
Yeah.
how to bust them and why you need to bust those bubbles. Thank you
Yes.
so much for watching till this
Yeah.
moment. Please don't forget to subscribe.
To share, to like, to
Thank you, and
comment,
comment.
share
Thank
to
you so much.
everybody.
Thank you so much. Thank you,
Yeah.
Litera,
Thank
for
you.
being
Thank you for having
part
me
of this
too.
show. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
See you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.